How's it going, everyone? What is up? Welcome back to the channel and your daily dose of NRS fighting game news at this point. So yesterday on Twitter, there's some things going around, there's some people talking about it, and I actually did notice and planned on talking about it to begin with. Boon posted something very conspicuous on Twitter to do with Injustice last night. Now, we all know the only reason I'm talking about this right now is because we are expecting a game reveal sometime this year, possibly, not knowing how long MK11 is going to last. And with him talking about Injustice randomly out of nowhere, posting something for Injustice at the start of the new year, it is kind of intriguing. And I'm going to break that down fully. We're not going to read too far into it and, take everything out of context, but we are going to break down logically what it could mean, if it means anything. We'll do that in about 10 seconds. If you guys don't care to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave me a comment down below, I'd really appreciate it, and it goes a long way to help the channel. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this. So, as some of you know, I already have a problem with people taking what Ed posts on his social media way out of context. The man could literally, as we talked about on a video earlier, like last week, Ed could literally post that he's having ketchup and mustard on a burger, and people are immediately saying that Cyrax and Sector are confirmed. People just take everything that this man says completely out of context. Now, the one area where I kind of do excuse it, and even look into it a little bit myself, is when he is posting directly about one of his games. Something that is being talked about in the community, or something that people have been asking about. When he posts hints or teases or pictures directly relating to that, I think that's when we can kind of look further into what it is for more context. And I do believe this is a situation that this is kind of happening. So that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna go blow it out of context, but let's go ahead and throw it up on the screen. So here we have it. Ed posted last night, well, technically this morning at 12:09 a.m. Injustice the movie, hashtag I wish, by Booster at BoosterMaxCEO. And it is a picture of Henry Cavill and Jared Leto's Joker and Ben Affleck's Batman in the background. He's directly posted a picture referencing Injustice, talking about Injustice the movie. And as intriguing as that is, and I wish, along with Ed, that could happen, that would probably be one of the most interesting DC movies that could ever be made at this point, with their track record for making movies at this point. This is definitely, I wouldn't say a clear tease to Injustice or anything, but he's starting the topic for Injustice. That's the whole reason this video is being made, is because the topic has been created. It has been started by Ed Boon. We've all been wondering about Mortal Kombat 11, how long Mortal Kombat 11 is actually going to last. Is it going to last for 3 years? Is it going to last for 2? Is this the last year? Is it going to last for another year after this? 2 more years after this? No one really knows, but everyone is consistently staying between here and 2022 for the lifespan of Mortal Kombat 11. Now, if I was a betting man, I would place my bet on this being the last year of Mortal Kombat 11. We'll probably lead up until around June or July and get the reveal for the next game that will probably be released maybe a year away, probably sometime around March or April of 2022. If I was a betting man, that's where I'd place my bet. So it would be the perfect time now to actually start teasing Injustice 3, to start throwing out the hints there, starting the conversations here, just teasing and hinting around at stuff, because obviously we still have more content left in MK11, so they're not going to go all out and, just announce Injustice 3 yet. They're not going to go all out and just, start revealing stuff, start making it clear that they're hinting at stuff and everything else. Ed has always had a clear, well, not really clear because not a lot of people pick up on it, but like a very concise way of teasing at stuff, and it's very, very vague, and it's very, very subtle. Like he'll post like a this is really cool or whatever, and it's actually relative to something he's teasing at, which again, it's very easy to take what he says out of context, but I do feel like with it being a direct thing and him starting the conversation about Injustice again all of a sudden in the new year, I do believe that is a reason to talk about it. I do believe, again, that way too many things get taken out of context, but this does feel like a real tease for Injustice 3. I definitely feel like at the next big event with the COOF going on right now, I'm not sure how that is going to work, what is going to be held, what they're going to do for E3, what they're going to do for the Game Awards this year, what they're going to do for really anything, because there's a lot of conferences, a lot of yearly gaming events that happen that Injustice 3 could definitely be revealed at. You know, of course, we'll probably get a Mortal Kombat 11 reveal announcement tease within the next month or so. We'll be talking about that in a separate video maybe tomorrow. But, you know, there's still... Mortal Kombat's not done. It's far from over. The fat lady hasn't sang yet. But Injustice 3, I do feel like the topic has been started right here. That's my personal opinion when it comes to what Ed posted, getting people talking about Injustice again. Yeah, I mean, hell, Honeybee already retweeted it and said, "Tell me about Injustice 3, Ed, please." You know, and it's just a very interesting topic to be starting all of a sudden in the new year, seeing as there was barely any mention of it in 2020, or at least late 2020 when I joined back into the game. So it's very interesting that the topic is being started now in this new year. I guess we'll just have to sit back and wait and see. I really hate to blow shit out of context, and I'm really trying my best not to blow anything out of context. But me, logically in my head, starting a conversation for your game series all of a sudden in the new year, a year that I've been predicting that MK11 will end and the new game will be announced in, is very convenient and conspicuous. But I guess, again, we'll just have to sit back and wait and see. I'm very excited for Injustice 3. After all, I did get my competitive start in Injustice 3, so maybe I'm just reading too far into this because it's what I want to come next. But that's going to do it for this video either way, guys. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Do you think I'm blowing something out of context for once? Do you think I'm just full of shit reading too far into this? Or do you think this is the first legitimate tease for the next step in RS games, being Injustice 3? Let me know down below. Very interested to hear what you guys have to say about it. I love reading your comments. And yeah, again, that's going to do it for this one. Huge shout out to my supporters, Jay, MasterVex PC, Sir D, The Thinny, Frank the Tank H2O, and Ricky Laughlin. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Also, another huge shout out. I meant to give this shout out at the beginning of the video. I don't know if you guys know, a lot of people that hang around this channel also hang around his channel. True Underdog, the homie, gave me a big shout out in one of his last videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my man. If you guys happen somehow not to know who this man is, and you want to get better at fighting games, learn frame data, learn how to play certain characters, learn what certain fighting game mechanics mean better than I can explain it on stream when you're curious about it, go to this man's channel. Link in the description down below to True Underdog's channel. If you just somehow, again, don't know who he is, go give him a follow. He's usually who I go to when I want to learn something about a fighting game. Man taught me how to play Street Fighter V and G as a character completely through his videos. So, huge shout out to him. Thank you again for the shout out, my man. I really appreciate it. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all. Stay safe out there. My name's Tootin. I've been your host, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Sirens in the distance, I can hear their deadly song, and someone shouting out my name.